Okay, just think about this for a second. You're at your computer, doing your thing, and a colleague sends over a zip file. What do? You do what you've done 1,000 times before. Right-click, hit extract, and that's it. That's all it takes.
And in that one moment, without you doing anything else, your machine is compromised. You didn't open some weird program, you didn't click a sketchy link. Nope, you just used one of the most trusted, most common tools on the planet to open a simple file. And that's the terrifying reality of the vulnerability we're breaking down right now.
And it has a name. Welcome to CVE 2025-18001, a critical flaw in 7-zip that turns a totally normal, everyday action into a massive security nightmare.
So, let's get into it. What exactly makes this vulnerability so dangerous? Because this isn't some theoretical problem for researchers to worry about. This is a live, active threat that you need to know about right now.
Get this. Just yesterday, as we're recording, NHS England issued an urgent warning. And the reason it's so urgent is because hackers are actively using this exploit out in the wild, right now. This is a breaking situation.
And the scale of this is, well, it's just staggering. 7-zip is pretty much everywhere. We're talking about millions, literally millions, of computers in homes, in big companies, even in government agencies that are completely exposed.
Now this is where the story gets really interesting. Look at this timeline. The fix, the patch for this vulnerability, was actually released way back in July. So why is there a massive warning going out now, in November? Well, it's because most of us just never think to update a utility like 7-zip, right? You install it and you forget about it. And that delay, that's created this huge window of opportunity for the bad guys.
So, which versions are we talking about? If you are running anything from version 21.02 all the way up to version 24.09, your system is vulnerable. Seriously, you might want to pause and check what version you've got installed right now. Okay, so how does this whole thing actually work? How does just extracting a file lead to a complete system takeover? It's actually a really clever trick that uses the tool's own logic against itself.
So the attack uses something called a symbolic link. Don't worry about the technical jargon, just think of it like a malicious shortcut. An attacker hides this sneaky little shortcut inside what looks like a totally normal zip file. So when you tell 7-zip, hey, extract these files to my desktop, this malicious shortcut secretly tells it, oh, instead of putting this one particular file on the desktop, go bury it deep inside the Windows system folder.
And this slide just illustrates the difference perfectly. On the left, you've got a normal, safe extraction. Everything lands right where you expect it. But on the right, with that exploited file, that symbolic link acts like a trapdoor, dropping a malicious payload right into a critical system directory where it can then be executed.
And the end result of that, it's catastrophic. Once that malicious file runs, the attackers can achieve what's called remote code execution. Basically, they have the keys to the kingdom. They can install more malware, they can steal your data, they have complete and total control of your computer.
This changes everything. That invoice you got from accounting, it could be a threat. The project files from your designer could be a threat. Even a software update you downloaded from what you thought was a trusted website, if you extract it with a vulnerable version of 7-zip, it could be weaponized. Okay, that's the threat. It's serious. Now for the most important part of this whole thing, the solution. This is your immediate 4-step action plan to protect yourself, right now.
So let's just walk through this. Step 1, and this is absolutely non-negotiable, update. Open up 7-zip or just go to their website and get version 25.00 or anything newer. That's the version that has the fix. Step 2, if for whatever reason you can't update right this second, then stop using 7-zip. Just use the built-in Windows extraction tool for now. Step 3, scan. Run a full antivirus or anti-malware scan on your computer, especially if you've opened any weird zip files in the last few weeks. And finally, step 4, verify. For the time being, you just have to change your mindset. Every single compressed file is guilty until proven innocent. Call the sender, text them, verify through another channel before you extract a single thing.
The crucial point here is this. Update your 7-zip. Don't put it on your to-do list for later today or for tomorrow. The threat is active now, and the fix is available now. This is honestly one of the simplest and most important security actions you can take all week. So as we wrap up, this whole entire situation really just boils down to one final urgent question that you need to be asking yourself.
You know, this whole thing is such a powerful reminder. 7-zip is a tool we've all trusted for, decades, because it's simple and it just works.
But that trust is exactly what makes this so dangerous. The tools that are most embedded in our daily lives, the ones we don't even think about, those are the ones that can cause the most damage when a flaw like this is found.
So I'm going to leave you with this. Don't just wonder about it. Don't just assume you're probably okay. Go check. Open up 7-Zip, go to the Help menu, and click About 7-Zip. That little number you see on the screen could be the difference between being secure and being compromised. So the question is, what version are you running?